Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm actually filming this intro video for this video that's gonna take many days to finish filming, but I'll be moving out of this home in, I guess, the next few days. So I'm gonna start moving some plants around. I don't know how much I'm gonna show you yet because it's such a big move. It's a hectic move, but I really wanna show you my move to both my home, which is what this video is about. It's going to be my private residence, it's going to be my private collection, and also a lot of the plants that we're propagating will be there because I'll be filming educational contents there. But I also will have a lot of the plants go into my nursery, which is another small home that I have rented. It's not a big nursery by any means, but that's going to be a separate episode. But yeah, in today's video, I'm just going to show you my new private residence and sort of go along with my plants. It's still an empty space. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing yet. So come along with me. This is going to be quite an adventure. Can't remember what day this is, but I'm filming without my microphone and I'm not really filming my progress every step of the way because it is so hectic and there's no AC here. Some sweating balls. So these are basically the first plants that got here and I just grabbed them randomly. It's not by any particular order, and more shelves are going to be dismantled and brought here. So you can imagine the kind of life that I'm having this week. This is pretty insane and I have no help. So yeah. So welcome to my new home. This is 1 month after I've moved in. Everything's been hectic. I've been moving the nursery. So yeah, these are some of the plants up in the front. I'm not gonna go into details in this video. I'm gonna give you a tour later on at some point. And then there's another layer back here. Everything's still a little bit messy, by the way, but I only plan to live here for about a year. So I'll be moving again to the house that I bought. And it's very comfortable here. I really love living in here, and the view here at night is pretty nice. I installed some lights up here, so I may actually show you what this place looks like at night. I'll insert a clip of that. There's some anthuriums back there. That's the Anthurium Safari, Magnificum, and Crystallinum. And then there's my front door, which is a little bit messy. I have some ferns here. This is my fern rack. Some Hoyas are living down there. I could hang a lot more plants, but let's see. I actually have a lot more room now that I have a nursery. So a lot of the duplicates of the plants are in the nursery. So these are all singles. They're all living alone. So then I don't know what to do with this. So I just basically put some Dracaenas, the Sansevierias, and ZZ plants right here. So for now, it'll do. But let's look inside the house. Okay, so this is a house tour. Hello, Gia. I really love this place. Okay, let me quickly do a run through. So this is actually a very small living room, just dining room area, which I love. I love tiny places. So this is where I just have that painting up there to break the space. And this is where I work and edit videos and things like that. And look at this view here. This is my view. Ta-da! So a few things about this space. Not only do I get to see all my plants, I get to check on them, and imagine like this door leads outside and the front door, they're so close together. Like this entire house is probably the size of my bedroom, which is great. I get to work very efficiently, cleaning up is easy, and I'm just within reach from everything. Like if I'm sitting here, sorry about the mess, the cable, that's trash. I need to take out the trash, don't look. But if I'm sitting here and working, I can eat while I'm working, which is what I always do. The kitchen's right over there. Sorry about the mess again. Hello, you're not supposed to see the mess. But I'm not a tidy person. I can never keep things tidy. That's just who I am. I'm a clutter freak. So if I'm working here and I'm thirsty, I'll just go ahead and grab some water right there. I don't even need to stand up. Grab some water, my coffee machine's right here. So I'm just eating and working all the time. And yeah, again, the view is great here. I'll take you outside in a bit, but quick tour behind me here. This is a little bit of a pantry situation. Yeah, everything's kind of cluttered and there's some pots here which I don't know where to put. These are all cash pots, or decorative pots rather. And that's where Gia normally hangs out. She's always sitting here. Look at how dirty her chair is. Look at how dirty. You're a dirty girl, Gia. You're a dirty girl. Alright, so continuing on with the tour. So over here, this is a storage. Again, this is going to be very messy. This is where I dropped subscribers. You guys are totally gonna unsubscribe when you see this. Look at that. But I'm only here for a year again, you guys. Those are my old clothes. I'm not even gonna unpack those. Those are going with me to my new home later. So yeah, let's close that. And then down here we have another bathroom. This is actually a guest bathroom, which I probably turned the shower into a washing machine area. So I do my laundry here. There's another toilet back there. And this is where Gia pees. I have a wee pad at night. So in case she needs to pee, she can run down here to pee and I can scrub the floors easily. But she doesn't need to do that anymore. She's pretty good about doing her business downstairs. So, I mean outside. So yeah, let me take you upstairs first. So this is a flight of stairs. These are some paintings. I don't know where to put them, so I have them here. And this is a view of the outside. So there's a little bit of a mountainous area back there, which is really cool. I really love the background here. And yeah, this is actually one of my favorite spots to hang out in. I should put a chair here or something so I can just sit out here and watch everybody. More on that later. So if we continue going upwards, here. Funny story about the sandals. This house slippers that I have here. Sorry, you're looking at my trash. You're not supposed to look at my trash. So I have these slippers here when I was doing my chores and I lost it. Somehow I lost it. And this is my bedroom. By the way, welcome to my bedroom. I have a feeling the slippers is somewhere inside my bed. Like it's in the comforter somewhere, or yeah, it's somewhere tucked in there and I don't really have the time to look. I'm not gonna look for it. It'll show up when it wants to. But yeah, this is where I sleep. And here are some plants. I put some low light plants here because this is only getting morning light. So right now it's actually the morning at about 9:30 a.m. So it's getting a little bit of light, but then it becomes medium to low light after. So yeah, I just have this Maranta here. I have these everywhere because I wanted to see how they grow in different conditions. Indoors, outdoors, bright light, low light. So I will give you guys a care and propagation video on these because these are very stunning plants, but very slow growing. And then that's the Sansevierias over there. And then continuing on with the tour, that's actually my bathroom. I do my business in here. And when you turn right here, this is our plant studio. So I'm taking this video in one take. Hopefully I don't have to edit anything out. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be filming a lot of plant content soon. So I'm going to be sitting way back there. There's a stool back there where I can sit. And I really love this ficus here, just kind of hanging over the table. But the ficus will start leaning towards the light at some point. So I'm not really worried about it leaning this way. So it's just going to go towards the light basically. And here I have some interesting pots, more Marantas and more pots. Look at these guys, they're so adorable. And then propagation vessels. And then let me show you. And over here we have a lot more of those glass that I propagate things in. So this is kind of like a laboratorium. And then there's some Dischidias hanging here on this ladder. This is very, very pretty. I should fill this with more plants, but I haven't had the chance yet. So let's see. I literally have not fully moved in yet. I have not acclimatized to this environment yet. And there's some cacti, succulents, begonias. These are getting very bright morning light coming from over there, but then in the midday, this is getting bright indirect light. So let's see. And this Peperomia argyria is doing really well. The ones that I've grown outdoors have very, very thin leaves, but these are very thick and succulent-like. They're very, very happy here. So I have duplicates here. I have this Calathea Thai Beauty or Thai Star, some Calathea Musaica. So these are all duplicates. I'm trying to grow them indoors to see how they do here. And some of my cacti and succulents here, they really love this kind of area where it's sunny and they don't get rained on mercilessly when they're outside. So yeah, this is where they live. And then back here I do have a tray here that I'm propagating some begonias and Tradescantia Nanook over here. They do really well indoors. If you haven't seen my video, please do check it out. They don't like their leaves wet at all. When your leaves get wet, you get these bacteria spots on them. But if you grow them indoors and you kind of just water the medium or just bottom water them, their leaves are going to be beautiful, thick, shiny and succulent like. Yeah. So there's that. And it's tiny little pots. I really love tiny terracotta pots. But I noticed when I was moving, I have way too many terracotta pots. I probably have like 300 of them, and I don't know why I buy them in the first place. And they're very difficult to move. They're very heavy, and then I broke some during the move. Here's some Apistia, really beautiful plant. I really love this guy. A lot of them suffered during the move because I kind of ignored them, but then this one's doing fine. So I do have to propagate. I have about 6 variants of them. They all come in different leaf markings. They're very easy to propagate. So I have some in my online store or nursery very soon. There you go. Okay, so let me head back downstairs actually. Okay, so let me show you the private nursery. And I do have another office, by the way. I don't know if I made that clear enough in the video, but I moved my nursery into another home, which is about 3 minutes walk from where I live right now in the same housing complex. So I actually do walk to work, which I'm about to do, but then that's going to be another video because that nursery is not ready yet. It's so messy. We have to tag all the plants, we have to sort them out. But yeah, a lot of people are asking, oh, like why don't you have a shade cloth above you? Aren't things gonna burn? The only area that's getting direct sunlight now is that slither, that corner over there. This is my full direct sunlight or full sun loving plant. Because this is south facing, so this is only going to get more and more direct sunlight as we approach December. So I may have to install some shade cloth around August or September. And of course, when you have brighter conditions, you also need to water your plants a lot more often. So if you think that you can water your plants on a schedule, if you think that your plant is getting the same amount of light every day because you live in the equator or wherever, you're wrong. The sun is changing drastically, especially in the northern and southern hemisphere. So it does matter. So if you want your plants to be happy, for example, now if you have a shade cloth now, these plants will get no light at all. It will be too dark for them. So I will have to install the shade cloth 6 months out of the year. Anyways, I digress. So let me start over here. These are some baby stumps. Some of them are unmarked. I don't know what they are anymore. I believe that's a Dieffenbachia over there, but they're all in this area because this is shaded a little bit by this bit of roof. So this area is where I can control the moisture a little bit better. And I have a lot of the propagations going on here. This is Scindapsus argyrias, which is really pretty. This is the Scindapsus silver hero. That's Gia. She's up to no good. She's been a terror, by the way. She's chewed up my headset yesterday that I edit my videos with, and she cries when I'm not home. But anyways, I digress. These are all the propagations that are happening. Some Zebrinas here, Pasizanums over here, and then below here, this is my begonia section. And this is not a tour video, sorry, so I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm gonna give you guys an actual tour at some point later. Some calatheas, that's my watering hose. And I still haven't filled this with plants yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's quite packed in here, so I do need to move some up the shelves. But a lot of these plants that are more rosette-like, I would never put them on a shelf because imagine if you covered the top, it would not get any light. So I only put plants that are facing us, like this, what is called Plumanii, up on these shelves, and the Monsteras, because they're actually facing us right now. So these are getting low light, these Monsteras, because they are the ones that are they're turning too variegated. Like for example, this new leaf here, this is looking very variegated. So I'm putting here in lower light in hopes that the next leaf will be, oh, there you go. You can see the next leaf is a little bit greener than before. If you haven't seen my variegation video, do check it out because I did mention how you can control the variegation to a degree by lowering or increasing light. Some variegated Adansonii, Burlermox Fantasy. So these are all just kind of hanging out, I guess. I really love this corner here. Maidenhair, this is some kind of fern. I think Steris Anciformis or something, I don't know. I don't really remember. This is White Knight here and Sharonii. So these plants, this wall, I'm gonna have plants climbing up the wall, like this pink princess here is gonna climb up. So basically the plants that you see here, I'm not really going to chop them up. I'm gonna let them grow out. I'm gonna let them grow big because this is my private collection and these guys are pretty much not on sale. And except a few items like this string of hearts here. The only reason why I have some duplicates of plants here is because I don't trust the new staff to be able to care for them. These are very difficult plants to care for. So I need to keep an eye out for them and grow them up. And then when these, the two girls that I have that are helping out over the nursery, when they've gained enough experience and knowledge, that's when I can trust to hand over these plants to them. Anyways, yeah, so then there's some air plants over here. They do like a little bit of direct sunlight. These are my direct sunlight loving plants that don't like to be watered often. From here onwards, these are all the direct sunlight plants that love to be watered. So they have to be hosed down very, very religiously. And I'm actually going to Bali for a week in 2 days time, which is why I'm filming this today, because I need to get this out of the way. So I have the caretaker come in and water these plants. I've instructed her on how to do it. So there's a little bit of zoning of what to water. Look at this baby caladium, it's so cute. So I basically cut a tuber of caladium, chopped it up into pieces with a lot of the growing eye out, and all of them have sprouted. Look at that. Caladiums are so easy to propagate, you guys. The video on this will be coming at some point in the future, so please stay tuned. But yeah, these are all my caladium corners. They love direct sunlight, they love full sun. Stephania back there, hello. And then yeah, ZZs. Yeah, so these are some of them, and here these are some propagating plants as well. Again, they are shielded by this roof here, and the AC is going. I should have turned it off before the video. I hope that it's not humming too loudly now. But yeah, some plants are propagating, so these are more delicate plants. And here we have some random ass plants that I don't know where to put. And yeah, Anthurium corner over here. And this here, you guys, this is my new plant studio. So yeah, this is looking a little bit sparse right here, but I don't have a tree or anything tall over here, so I put a variegated banana here in hope that the variegated banana will grow into its space. But yeah, for now, this is where we'll be filming our planty stuff. A little more terracotta pots over there. And here I did a little bit of landscaping so that it's not just terracotta pots. And yeah, I'm really loving the setup here. We'll begin works here shortly. I haven't because everything's still so messy. I'm still settling things in here. So yeah, I guess that's it for the house tour. All right, so just to sum things up, the move has been extremely hectic. It's one of the hardest things I had to do in my life. And believe me, I had a lot of obstacles thrown my way before. But moving like so many plants and moving that nursery, and also Gia, like my dog, she's been a source of anxiety. She's been a huge burden for me because she needs to be constantly around me while I'm trying to move things. And she cries when I'm leaving her, and I don't want the neighbors to be disturbed by her, so I sometimes take her with me. I'm also learning a little bit about dog psychology to see if I can train her to reduce her separation anxiety. So yeah, number one problem, my dog, because she used to be in a bigger home. She had a lot of people that she could follow around. She got a lot of caretakers and a big space to roam. And these days I have to walk her out 3 times a day. So that really takes up a huge chunk of my time. And on top of that, the move, you know, caring for plants. Initially when I was moving, whenever I broke a few nodes, I would try to salvage them, to try to rescue them and propagate them. But at some point after like day 2 or 3, I'm just like, I can't. If I keep doing that, I will be moving at about 40 to 50 pots of plants a day. I can't. So I know that I said I had about 1,500 pots of plants, but I think I have way more than that if you look at my nursery. So I even left some of the plants at home and I just threw them away because I didn't have the time or energy to care for them anymore. It was mentally very stressful during the move. At some point, it even felt good throwing some of the plants away. I was just like, the feeling of letting go, it feels great. And then I also noticed some pest issues where, you know what, I just gotta keep moving. I'll treat them later. So I'm still currently trying to treat some of the pests that I noticed. And during the move, because I'm between 2 homes, my dad's gardeners in the previous home did not water the plants at all, even though I did text them every morning, say, hey, can you help me water the plants, please? They did not. So a lot of the plants actually died and and dried off and I can't do anything about it, but that's fine. I don't blame anybody, it's not my employee. But yeah, so I'm trying to rescue as many as possible. I'm trying to settle in. I'm trying to calm or settle in, like mentally as well, because mentally it's been pretty stressful. I don't know if you can tell from my voice, or I don't know, from this whole ambience, like everything's feeling rushed. I even can go as far as say that I have a little bit of a reduced love for plants. At some point it becomes like a chore, you know, so I really need to slow down and rediscover my love and appreciation for plants, look at the details and start caring for them properly again. And in terms of moving to this neighborhood, I can't tell you where I'm moved into, by the way. I'm going to keep this neighborhood a secret because I don't know, I think at least 1% of y'all are going to be freaks, I guess. No offense, but I don't want any stalkers coming in. I don't want anybody, you know, I don't know, just doing something. So this place is going to be kept secret. I can only say that I'm living in the same neighborhood where I used to live, so, you know, a few minutes drive away. And the neighbors are so kind. They accepted me here wholeheartedly. And my neighbor, the other day, I saw a grandfather. He's fixing a bike for his grandchild. And that is such a beautiful thing to see. It's something that I definitely did not grow up with. And I was added into the group chat of the neighborhood, and everybody's kind of alerting each other on COVID or stray cats and things. There's different topics here. And I really felt like I belonged to a community. And that is something that I felt like I was missing in my previous home, because my dad was running the ship there. And these days I have to clean my own car, wash my own car, I have to do my own laundry, I have to iron my own clothes, change my own bed sheets. So things are busier for now, but I think I'm content in general. Like, I grew up very independent, I grew up overseas. I never liked getting too much help anyway. So this is a very good experience for me overall, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and of course the fact that you guys are here watching this channel, because honestly my income from YouTube is currently my biggest income out of all my businesses. So I'm investing more time with you guys, and I want to thank you guys for watching these videos and supporting me and being with me here and hope in the studio where we can be creating some really wonderful educational content and memories ahead. I'm going to keep I'm going to keep changing this space around, so you're going to see more plants here, more landscaping, and hopefully this space will be more beautiful over time. But again, I'm only going to be here for a year, so I need to be mindful of that, because I do want to plan on the home that I bought, which is also nearby. So that is my next project. I'm glad that you guys are coming along with me, and you guys are keeping me disciplined, because now I really have to put things in order and in place. So you guys are sort of my, what's the word for it? Motivation, I guess. You're my motivation to keep things going, to keep growing, and to keep things tidy and neat, because you know I'm not very tidy and neat, as you can see from this video. So enough babbling on. I've got to go to Bali in 2 days, so expect a lot of Bali content coming up soon. Expect a nursery tour in my office coming up soon as well, and so many plant care and propagation videos. I actually have a whole library of them that I haven't edited, and they're waiting to be uploaded. So a lot of good things are coming your way, so stay tuned, and thank you again for your support. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.